As most Death Row fans know, Tupac was murdered in '96 in Las Vegas after attending the fight between Mike Tyson and Bruce Seldon. Mike Tyson built a friendship with Tupac over the years, and Tupac has attended several of the former heavyweight boxing champions' fights. A couple of tracks were recorded by Tupac as a tribute or to promote Mike Tyson fights, and Dr. Dre also recorded a track to promote a Tyson fight and even made a video commercial for it. And in this video, I'll do a breakdown of Death Row Records tracks that were dedicated to Mike Tyson. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and now let's dive straight into the topic of this video. And the first track, which we'll cover in this video, is an alternate version of the track Keep Their Heads Ringing by Dr. Dre. This track was made in '95 to promote the boxing fight between Mike Tyson and Buster Mathis. And as mentioned in the introduction, a music video, or it was actually a commercial, was also recorded for the track, in which Dr. Dre recorded new vocals over the classic beat of Keep Their Heads Ringing.
On Mike, keep their heads ringing. On Mike, keep their heads ringing.
And now let's move on to the second Death Row track that was dedicated to Mike Tyson. And this track is titled Ambitionz as a Fighter, which was recorded by Tupac in '95. And this song was played when Mike Tyson made his entrance to the ring in the fight against Buster Mathis Jr. And supposedly this track was recorded 3 days before the match. And the classic beat was produced by Dez from the Dog Pound. And this track has the same beat as Ambitionz as a Writer, which was released on the All Eyes on Me album by Tupac. And that was the first track that Tupac recorded when he was released from jail and started working with Death Row Records. And in this track he also made a reference to Mike Tyson, and he said this. And Mike Tyson also used the track Ambitionz as a Writer for entrance on multiple of his boxing matches. And now let's move on to the third track that was dedicated to Mike Tyson. And this track is titled Road to Glory, and it was recorded by Tupac in '96. The beat was produced by Johnny J, who also produced a lot of other tracks for Tupac. It was recorded for the second fight between Mike Tyson and Frank Bruno.
Throw your hands up, Mr. Bruno. Ride, Big Mike Tyson about to brutalize that ass tonight.
And now let's move on to the fourth Death Row Records track that was dedicated to Mike Tyson. And this track's titled Let's Get It On, Ready to Rumble. It was recorded by Tupac in '96 for the fight between Mike Tyson and Bruce Seldon. And the beat was produced by Scott Gutierrez. And Napoleon of the Outlaws said in an interview that it was recorded the night before the trip to Vegas during Tupac's last studio session, in which he recorded a total of 3 songs. The 2 other tracks he recorded in that session are Hell for a Hustler and All Out. And up next you can hear a small clip of the track.
Tupac with Team Tyson, Seldon was seldom seen. Iron Mike cut his hair like guillotine.
And Mike Tyson also used a remix by DJ Scandalous as the official weigh-in song for his fight against Jake Paul in 2024. And now let's cover the fifth and final track that was dedicated to Mike Tyson. And this track's titled Light to Kick It by Tupac featuring Richie Rich. The song was released in '97 on Tupac's album Are You Still Down. Warren G produced the beat, and in the beginning of the song, Tupac says he dedicates it to Mike Tyson. There's also an original version that has leaked online, and the beat is very similar to Snoop Dogg's G's and Hustlers that was released on Doggy Style in '93.
I dedicate this to my nigga Mike Tyson.
Besides dedication tracks, there are also a couple of Death Row tracks that aren't actual dedication tracks, but in which Mike Tyson is mentioned. One of those tracks is It Ain't Easy by Tupac, in which he says this.
Doing 20 to life in San Quentin, getting calls from my nigga Mike Tyson. nothing nice. Yo, pop, do something righteous with your life.
And also on the intro of the track Uppercut, you can hear an audio clip of a Tupac interview in which he says this about Mike Tyson.
But nobody can ever be confused and think I'm Mike Tyson and I'm a heavyweight champion. I'm a little, that's why it's so raw to watch me just battle lions, because I'm a little skinny battling 3 times my size.
Another Death Row track by Tupac in which he mentions Mike Tyson is Why You Turn On Me, and in the outro he says this.
If the nigga didn't want to get talked about, he shouldn't step in the fucking ring. If Tyson don't want to get knocked out, he don't step in the fucking ring. That's how the shit go. When Tyson get in the ring, he knock motherfuckers out. Well, that's what Tupac gonna do. When niggas come against me, I'ma knock they punk ass out. One way or the motherfucking other.
And before I end this video, I want to mention another Death Row Records track that was recorded by the Dog Pound featuring Snoop Dogg. It's titled Every Single Day, and the original version was actually recorded for Snoop's Doggy Style album, but it got scrapped. And if you want to know more about the Doggy Style album and all the leftover tracks, you can watch this breakdown video on the channel. And on the track Every Single Day, Snoop has a line in which he mentioned Mike Tyson.
I come back like a champ. Tyson hit hard and Snoopy rocking on the mic when he lit it up, hit him with the pound.
And that brings us to the end of this quick breakdown video. You can support the channel by liking and subscribing. And don't forget to hit the notification bell if you want to stay updated when new videos are uploaded.